So by now you have downloaded Rstudio, and you've also downloaded the class files for R from the Andy Field page or the Sage Publishing page, discovering R, discovering statistics using R. But you have all three of these elements which are necessary to be successful. Once you open R and you have set R to open up to that directory with all your files, you can actually see the files populate on the right-hand side. So all the files, all 99 files are here. If you ever need to search for a different file, you can import the file by simply clicking on Import Dataset, and you want to then indicate where it is that, or where that data is coming from, and then load it into this environment as well. Now this is an open source graphic interface developed to minimize the convolution of having a code through R, and it provides us a working environment that is very easy to follow. On the left-hand side, you have, on the upper left-hand side, you have your script section. On the bottom-hand side, you have your console. This is where you can type commands or you can code. And if you wish to code, congratulations. We're not going to be doing too much coding in this class, but if you wish to do so, you can do so, and you would do so here. This right here will give you a historical account of the things that have occurred if you ever download a file or upload a file, and we have used Chick Flick in the past. So if you ever do that, you can actually see what the data looks like before even importing it. In this case, it's important to look at the title of the file. Does it agree with what I wanted? Yes, it did. Do I want to change this? I can if I want to, but I'm not going to. And then R is asking me if I want a header or if I do have a header in this file. If I look at the data here, I can see that gender, film, and arousal are my headers. If I were to click on no, those guys disappear and they are replaced by variable 1, variable 2, and variable 3. In this case, we do want to use gender, film, and arousal as our headers. Then you have the question about separators. This is tab separated, decimal. If there is a period, that period indicates a decimal, and the quotes indicate string variables such as categorical variables that we would find in gender, such as male and female, or the name of the movie in the case of film. NA strings is going to be simply NA, and if you do have any missing data, R will identify it as NA. Let's go ahead and import. Let's see what happens. So on my script file, or on my script window, I can actually see that the data has imported. I can look at the data, which is very nice. On the console, I can actually see the command or the coding that occurred by simply clicking and importing that data. And on the right upper hand side, I can see the history of what has just occurred. I have brought in this information, chick flick, and the environment also shows that I have active database or data file chick flick. And still, this bottom page right here has all the files that I'm using for this class, and they're always going to be there, provided you have indicated that Rstudio is opening up to that folder that you've labeled R files for class, or whatever it is that you've labeled it, and as long as you know what that is. The other interesting thing about this bottom right page is that you can also see plots here, but we will probably see plots in R Commander. And as I say R Commander, as we click on packages, these are packages that can be uploaded or used simply by clicking in the box that is next to the name. And I said R Commander. Let's look for R Commander here. And R Commander is here. By clicking on R Commander, I can activate R Commander, and then I can use R Commander. Notice that on the console, the entire set of requirements or packages were loaded, And now I can click on R Commander, and R Commander is now on my screen. And that is it for this video.